Okay, we have the MindLab Equinox all set up and ready to go. And we're going to do just an air test. As you know, air tests really don't mean much of anything, but people like them. They like to see them. The first coin we're going to do is a quarter. We're going to do a quarter. This is multi-frequency, Park 1, maximum sensitivity, multi-frequency, and the iron bias is down to 0, so we can get the maximum depth and ID. So we're going to start off close to the coil, and let me know when you get to the 5-inch mark.
Right there.
Okay, it's reading a 2930, which is typical ID for the quarter. Okay, let me know when you get to the 8-inch. 8 inch is still 28, 29, 30 for the ID. Go ahead to the 10. 10 inch, 25, 28, 27, still good tone. Let's go ahead and take it as far as you can. Okay, so that we obviously lost it. So bring it closer to the coil. Hold it a little higher.
Fourteen and a half
inches. That's on an air test. All right, so now we're going to do the dime next.
Starting at 5.
Starting out right next to the coil, and then work to 5.
There's 5.
Okay, 10.
There's 10.
All right, and then go to as far as it can go. What's that at?
11.
That's at about 11. 11 inches on the dime. Okay, that's good. And then we're running low on battery power naturally, so we're going to do the nickel next.
Already?
On the camera.
Oh. Here's 5.
5 inches.
Right there.
Okay.
Yep.
10. 12. 15. That's good. What's that reading at?
15.
15?
Yep.
15 inches on a nickel. Okay.
Right there it was.
That's just a quick air test. We'll be right back.
Go ahead. I can see it. I want you to drop that thing over it where you think it's at, and now it's got a close-up of it.
Now a dime. About 10 inches. Now the nickel. About 14 and a half, maybe a little more. As you can hear, that's going off pretty crazy. That's because we're inside a house in a basement doing some air tests. So we're going to try this now in the 5 kilohertz, which should be really good on the smaller coins, not so good on the nickel. We're going to try that in one moment.
We're ready.
All right, this is at 5 kilohertz. Here's the quarter. It's about 11.5. A little bit less than multi. Here's the dime. About 9.5. Now those should be further, but let's see what the nickel does. So nickel is not really doing good at all. Probably about 10.5.
Alright.
Alright, so we've now switched over to 15 kilohertz, which is usually the optimum frequency most metal detectors have. I realize that this is a metal tape measure, but I don't believe it's affecting anything. We tried it with and without. It doesn't seem to be making much of a difference, but we'll do one quick test on here without it at 15. So the quarter first. I'd say that was about 14 inches where you got that little peep. Alright, now we'll try the dime. Still reading it. That was, I would say, 13.5, 13. Alright, and then lastly the nickel. You notice how quiet it is too. It's because maybe those lower frequencies with the where's getting interference, everything down here, the electrical lights, everything. So let's just see what the nickel does. Easily 15 inches, easily on the nickel. Again, these are ear tests. You're not going to get exact, precise measurements in ground. Of course, it's going to be much different. I'm going to remove the tape measure. It's about there. Here's the dime. Easily. Same spot. Here's the nickel. Probably right underneath there. So it looks a little different, but again, they're air tests. They're not going to be precise. But they're right around the same spot with the metal tape measure.